Hey everyone, it's Friday Eve. If you're just joining, I am going to be doing a morning flow for this morning. So if you want to go ahead and start in child's pose with your forehead kissing the mat, grounding yourself, setting your intention for the day, and beginning with breath work. You're going to breathe in and release. Breathe in, retain at the top, and release. And when you release that air, make it sound like waves crashing on the back of your throat. Breathing in, retaining, and release. And when you release, think of releasing any negative energy back into the world. Breathing in, holding at the top, and releasing. And then we're going to go to all fours. So you're going to lift your head up, tuck your head under, and feel the stretch in your stomach area and your back. You're just waking up your body and your back area. Then we're going to thread the needle, lift your right arm high, tuck it under, and just feel the stretch in your lower back. Putting it back down and doing the same on the left, lifting your left arm up and tucking it under and feeling the stretch. And then you're going to go back to doing some cat and cows. Again, when you breathe in, and then release any negative energy or what doesn't serve you today. And then from here, I'm going to stretch each leg back behind just to stretch your calves out in this pose and just to wake up your back with each movement. Now from here, I'm going to go into a downward dog pose. I'm going to walk my feet in, just walking out each foot. And then I'm going to start things a little bit different. It's going to be kind of like a lunge. So you're going to put your right foot outside of your right hand and just stretch it there. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. And you're going to stretch out this inner thigh area. It's an outside lunge. And then go back to the downward dog. And then you're going to walk your hands to the back of your mat. Half lift, forward fold, and then we're going to stand tall, and then side bend to the right. Feel that stretch in your side body. To get an extra stretch, you can lift your left leg out. It's kind of like a star pose, and then back to center, and then side bend to the left, and extra stretch if you want. And then clasp your hands behind your back, lift your head toward the sky, forward fold, and then you're going to walk it out into a high plank, and you're going to hold the plank here for a moment. And then you're going to do a vinyasa, which is kind of like a push-up. Arms tucked in at the side for your triceps, and then back to a downward dog. Now each flow I'm going to start in a different beginning. I know we started in the lunge before. We're going to do the lunge and then we're going to add on. So you're going to step your right foot outside of your right hand and feel the lunge in your right leg and feel the stretch here. And then you're going to step it back and step your left foot outside your left hand and feel the lunge here in your left leg. And then you're going to step it back. Then you're going to lift your right leg up to the sky, put it in front of you, pigeon pose on your right side, and lean forward and feel the stretch in your right thigh. And this is great if you're sitting at a desk all day. It opens up your hip area, and it really wakes it up. And then you're going to go back and do the left leg up to the sky and pigeon pose on the left side. Lean forward and just feel the stretch in this left side of your body. And the more you do this throughout your flow, the pigeon poses, the more your body will be stretched out and feel incredible. And then we're back in downward dog. We're gonna walk it back, half lift, forward fold, and then stand tall, side bend to the right, center, side bend to the left, and then mini back bend, forward fold, and then we're going to do a twist. Right hand toward the sky, gaze follows. Left hand toward the sky, gaze follows. And then put it down and walk it out into a high plank to do your vinyasa. And then back to the downward dog. And then walk it out on either side. Now from here, I'm going to lift my right leg high. I'm going to step it through. I'm going to go into a warrior one where my hands are overhead, my right leg is bent, and I'm facing toward the front. Then I'm going to clasp my hands behind my back to do a warrior pose. And you're going to want to put your shoulder in between your right knee. You can go as far down as your body allows you to go. From there, I'm going to put my left hand down and I'm going to do a reverse half moon. My right hand toward the sky, my left hand on the ground, and just feel the stretch in your back. Try to lift your left foot as high as you can. It definitely is a learning process. And then I'm going to go back to my vinyasa. I'm going to skip my vinyasa, but if you want to do it, you can feel free to go ahead and do the vinyasa. Take 3 breaths to reground yourself and reset your intention for the flow. And then you're going to lift your left leg high. Step it through for the warrior one on this side. And then clasp your hands behind your back to do the warrior pose on this side. And just feel the stretch. And then you're going to put your right hand down, left hand toward the sky, reverse half moon. And you're just going to hold it here for a moment, remembering to lift your right leg toward the sky. And then you're going to place both hands down and do a vinyasa. Or high plank, whatever you want to do to transition. And then back to downward dog. Remember to take your 3 breaths to reground yourself. Then from here, I'm going to lift my right leg high. I'm going to step it through to start with that warrior one. And then from here, I'm going to twist to reverse revolve. So my left arm is overhead, my right hand is behind me, and I'm feeling this twist, this union of opposites. That's what we call it in yoga. And then I'm going to step my left foot forward, and I'm going to do a pyramid pose. So I'm going to lean over my right leg in front. If you have to bend your leg, move your left leg forward. And just feel this stretch. And from here, I'm going to go into a vinyasa or just go back to the downward dog. And we're going to do those poses on the next side. So you're going to lift your left foot high, step it through, warrior one, reverse revolve. Feel the stretch, the union of opposites, your right hand overhead, your left hand behind you. And then pyramid pose. Step your feet closer together, your left leg's out in front. Gaze toward the sky. And then lean over your left leg in front of you. And sometimes it's better to hold the pose longer than others, and it just feels really good. And then back to downward dog or vinyasa, whichever transition you're gonna do next. Now for my next set of moves, it's gonna be on the floor of the mat. I'm just gonna move this stuff out of the way. Forgot that was there. And then on your mat, you're gonna do like a bridge pose. So you're gonna lay down and then you're gonna lift your lower back up. This is a great stretch for your lower back. And you're just gonna feel it here, hold it. If you wanna arch your back higher, you can clasp your hands behind your lower back and just reach your stomach higher. And then release, and we're gonna do it 3 times. So you're gonna lift your lower back up, hold it, and if you wanna do a full wheel for one of these, you go like this, put your hands facing toward you and lift up, just being gentle when you put your neck back down in your head. And then you can reset yourself in between if you want to lift your legs into the sky. And then one last time on bridge pose. I feel like each time you do a pose, you're releasing something that doesn't serve you back into the universe. So from here, I'm gonna roll onto my stomach and I'm going to do, it's called a floor bow. So basically you're gonna reach behind, grab your feet and then lift your body up. Feels really good, strengthening your upper back and your thigh area. If you want to start out doing Supermans, you can. It puts more of a focus on your upper back. So we're going to do 3 sets. So up for 1, and you're going to have your feet lifted in the back as well. It's just a different type of feeling when you do the floor bow. So we're still up for 1. Hold it as long as you can, and if you fall out, get back in, and then release. And then we're gonna get back up again for Superman. We're gonna hold it as long as we can. And then release. And then we're gonna transition into, I'm not sure if I did 3, but if I didn't, add another one in. And then we're going to transition into a child's pose real quick. Releasing any negative energy back into the universe. And then from here, I'm going to stand on the side of my mat. I'm going to do triangle pose. So basically, you're going to point your right foot toward the side of your mat and lean as far as you can go without compromising your stance, meaning you have to bend your leg. And try not to dump all your weight into here. You're gonna gaze follows toward the left of your left hand, and you're gonna feel the stretch in your left side body. Just holding it here, being intentional, and letting the pose work its magic in your body. Now you're gonna stand back up. You're gonna do the same on the other side. So left hand out, right hand toward the sky, gaze follows, and just feel the stretch in your right side body, and not to dump anything into your left side. Remember to gaze up toward your right hand, and then back to center. Then reverse revolve, triangle, left hand toward the ground, right hand toward the sky. You might have to shorten your stance for this pose. And just feel the twist in your body. Another thing that really helps is putting a block underneath your hand. Then we're going to do the reverse revolve on this side. So you're going to put your right hand down, left hand toward the sky, gaze follows, and you're just going to feel the twist here. Hold it here for as long as you can. And then from here, I'm going to do a forward fold. And if you want to stretch out either side, you can move to either side to do it. And then this is going to bring me into a wide leg straddle to get close to the yin part of the practice. So you're going to stretch your legs out to either side and lean as far forward as you can go. Not hyperextending yourself. Obviously, just relaxing in whatever pose is intentional. Now we're going to bring our breath work back down. So breathing in and releasing out and being intentional with that. Now yoga is an incredible practice that helps reset your mind. If you're waking up and you're feeling, burnout or feeling like you didn't get enough rest, I feel like each movement helps reset your brain. It helps you focus on what's important, and it helps you get over anxiety, or if you're feeling depressed. I'm not saying it's a cure-all, but it helps reset your mind, and I feel like movement is so intentional in doing that people need to practice more of that when they feel stressed or anxious or any of that. So going into butterfly pose, we're going to lean over and just feel the stretch in your inner thighs. Don't overdo it. Only go as far as your body allows you to do it. Calming your breath back down and really being intentional is what matters. If you have burnout, if you're stressed, or if you feel like you're not even sure why you're so overwhelmed, I feel like yoga truly sets the intention for what matters. And yoga will show you through your body, through movement, that, hey, this doesn't really matter anymore. This is what's essential, is how you're feeling right now. Let it go. Don't hold on to it. Don't let it burden you. This is deer pose. Your right leg is going to be in. Your left leg is going to be tucked out behind you. You're leaning over it. Just feeling the stretch in your right hip. Now, this is a great hip opener move, and it's really amazing if you sit at a desk all day and you need some movement in your hips. You can do it throughout the day. You can, practice it. And now I'm doing it on the other side. But letting yourself sit with overwhelm and burnout is never a good thing. So take that initiative and take the movement and just see how it just drips away from your body, because your movement is connected to your mind, and how it really affects you is pretty crazy. I haven't even had coffee today. So anyways, this concludes my yoga flow for this wonderful Friday Eve morning. Thank you for joining, and I will be sharing this later if you missed part of it. I do a yoga move of the day, and I'm on social media platforms as well if you would like to follow. Namaste.